So we are live, we can start.
Perfect. Thank you very much for your invitations, your assistance, and for everything you have been doing for this festival. I'm very, very honored, very glad that thank you, first of all, for you and organization to invite me and to be in the festival. I mean, it's just it's an honor. And before we go to the talk and the yoga class, I like to tune in with everyone, all of you. So please, for the Adi mantra, bring your hands all together, the hands in front of your chest. And as usual, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and a couple of breaths in there just to tune in with your center, your balanced, and anything that you need to practice your yoga class today. Take your time, don't rush, please. Just set yourself into your yoga mat, into your yoga place. Before we begin, just realize where you are right now in this moment. Take a couple of breaths there just to, as a person, how you are probably presenting and having different mind perspectives in this right moment. A mind chat, expectations. Let them pass by, just they present, they come to you, they come to us, they knock on our doors. Let them keep knocking on your doors. You just stay calm as present and with your breath tuned in and out. Again, don't rush with the breath. Also, don't rush with any intention yet. All those thoughts or intentions are only guests coming and going, leaving the place. And we are the owner of that house, that Shakti house, that Shakti home. Very well. So you're gonna take a deep breath again. Inhale. And fully, completely breathe out. Very aware of your breath. Again, breathe, inhale. This time hold your breath in. And prepare yourself to open the doors of your home to let the yoga come. Please breathe out, open your nostrils, breathing out. Focus, consciously breathe out. One more time, very conscious breaths. Inhale, breathe in. Keep the attention on holding the breath at the center. And please breathe fully, completely out. Very well. Let's begin. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Om Namo Gurudev Namo Om Namo Gurudev Sadgurudev Name, Jugat Gurudev Name, Sadgurudev Name, Sri Gurudev Name, Adgurudev Name, Jugat Gurudev Name, Sadgurudev Name, Sri Gurudev Name, Adgurudev Name, Jugat Gurudev Name, Sadgurudev Name, Sri Gurudev Name. Inhale, breathe in. Please hold your breath, suspend your breath, suspend yourself. Stay there. And quietly and peacefully breathe out, release your hands, entspanne, relax your hands, everything really relax. Let your hands on your knees, keep your eyes closed for a couple of breaths. Let the tuning mantras vibrate and set before you open your eyes. Very good. All right, so let's open the eyes, very soft and calm, kind. Very good. All right, first of all, I'm very pleased, I'm very honored to be surrounded by all of you, or so much Shakti, so much beautiful yogi practitioners and yogins, actually yoginis in this class today, in this perfect moment to practice and to honor the Shakti, the Adi Shakti, the primal force, the creative force that me and all of you know already, that is impregnating every place of creation. The female is in there. One thing that I really like to be before we address anything of our topics today into the yoga class, I like to express one thing that needs to be clear for me and probably for many of you. I am not here to teach you how to be a woman. It is not my task, and I'm not able to do that. I am not here to teach you how to be a woman, since you are already a woman. You have this feminine aspect in you, as many of us, not necessarily being a woman, but having the aspect of the Shakti aspect, that having the feminine aspect in each one of us is a natural state that we can't, I wouldn't like to give you any advice on how to live and how to be a woman or anything of that. I'm here to honor your femininity. I'm here to share what I can give you in a form of a yoga class, in a form of a yoga kriya, meditations, pranayams, mudras, bandhas, and all that we know is part of a yoga kriya. So better, instead of going into a talk that give us more points on how can we be a better, or how can we be a more enlightened human being in this place, or how can we be better, how can we serve the Shakti primal force in any place. My proposal today is just abandon any of those conceptual perspectives, let's say, and better to stay in a very empty space where the things can begin happening, right? So purity, the purity of being me. Let's begin from this place. There's one thing, everything that we can face in our daily lives, being just a person in this life, we face many things that can be conceptual, with many things that we can deny, or we can at the same time support. The support of I am a good person, I am a good woman, I am not a good woman, I am the God representing in a woman, or I am a devil, I am a demon, I am all this dark side too. I am this or I am that. That is the way that that life became into life, that consciousness expresses itself, creating polarities. As Guru Nanak said, that the yogi is the one who's beyond polarities. Yes, because polarities are there to serve us. The polarity of the female, the polarity of the male. Those are facts, and therefore everything can be questioned. Everything could be yes or no. Everything could be a right or a wrong perspective. Everything could be denied or could be confirmed, right? But one thing that I really like to just point this, and we're going to start straight away with our yoga class today, because we're here to practice yoga. Well, one thing I like to, let's check by self experience and not by only a concept or a more theory on top. One thing we cannot say that is not, or it is good or bad. It's just is. It's the fact the isness itself. Every morning when I wake up, and all my female friends wake up, the first thing I believe you know is I am. And after that come the concept. I am a very good guy. I am a very good person. I am a very good Shakti woman. I'm a not so good person. I am super tired today. I am. All after the isness itself, all after is explanation. It's just a declaration of a state. It's just a conceptual state that we can bring words into it. But before this concept, before anything that could describe my perspective, my me, it is describable and is conceptual. Before that, is there. Before anything else, is there. We can call it, let's say, the sense of isnesses, the sense of isness. I am. Not even the I is important in this case, because it's the thing that I don't need to believe, I don't need to explain, I don't even need to have a theory that explains the theory can be explaining what I am, who I am, why I am, and any of those questions can be explained by theories or practices. But the isness itself, the itself, it is very pure and has no words to be described. There's no words that describe the sense that every morning you feel every time you take your first breath. And then after that come our mind and begin playing the game, and all that is just the game that we are playing into that. But what is more pure? What is more pure than the essence itself, the isness itself? What is more beyond that? What is more than I am this or that? What is before, and what is more pure than this before any questionable concept, let's say? That would be my proposal to work to let's say to practice our yoga today, very much into an experience more than a concept or a kriya that bring us to some specific place that is going to enforce and encourages us to be more this or that. No, we're just going to honor this isness, the Shakti which is every morning in every one of you, this primal force that wakes up and creates every morning our thinking process. Every morning the Shakti is there to create whatever come after. When we get entangled trying to explain that, it is when the game begins, the samsara begins playing with us. But before that, the recognition of isness, this I am, has no words to be described but an experience. That is the experience that I am proposing to practice today. The experience, not even I am experiencing anything. It's just the isness is there, and it's been there since the beginning, and there's no end. That is that they speak in Gobinde Mukande Udarya Pare, and Nirname, no name, Akame, deathless. Behind all that, there's no concept that can describe this, not even beautiful, this nothing that can describe the isness can have words. Therefore, the idea of practicing and staying as a presence there is to experience beyond any conceptual stuff, for say something. My opinion is that we have, as you beautiful woman all around, in every place around you, we have this and as men, I mean the female energy is in every male also too. So the reconciliation of the male and female is being needed in every person. But even before this reconciliation, the recognition, the experience of the isness is needed. The pureness, the purity of the isness, the tattvamasi, the I am that, and that is all. That is very much needed, let's say, just to tune in with this primal force, let's say. For instance, let's see it from another perspective. Everything that we can use as yoga, and I propose the use of yoga, Kundalini yoga, meditation, and all our practices, we can use them not to improve or not to make us a better person. That would be a little bit of a trap again, going into trying to improve myself when the self is the source of everything. So how can I improve Atman when the Atman is already there, is the source of everything? So how the isness can be improved or purified? So we are not having a class for purification or improving or being better or wrong. It's just to abandon completely, transcend, therefore a transic kriya, to transcend all the ideas that I have about myself or that people can have about all this is absolutely, at least for the next let's say 60 minutes, will be unimportant. So I really encourage you to let everything down on a side. Let's leave your name on one side of your yoga mat. Bring your nationality also aside next to your yoga mat, your gender, your color, anything that you describes you as a person. Let's keep it on our yoga mat, next to our yoga mat, for this next 60 minutes of yoga practice. We're gonna practice the yoga as let's say, as just, if the isness is just so pure, how can we improve it? There's no improvement, but the yoga is our makeup, is our piercings, our tattoos that can make this beautiful body beautiful. Or any garment that we bring us, like meditation, yoga, it can, let's say, have a beautiful impact in this isness itself, but it's not changing it. It's not making it better, and it's not making it worse. It's not making it pure or less pure, because pureness of the isness itself has no change, cannot be affected. What the yoga is doing is taking us the veil in front of us that doesn't allow us to see this isness, this purity that I am already, that you are already, that everyone is already there. It's just a veil of convictions, concepts, and samsara. It's just that. So yoga and meditation can help us to reveal this truth, this sat, which I am already. This sat, which is already in me. This every morning when I wake up, oh, Waheguru. And after that, we can begin preparing our breakfast in our minds, and my job and my duties and the things and my disasters and not disasters. All this can come after. But the realization of I am, no one can take it from you, and no one can make it better for you. Nothing can change the purity of the self itself. Right? That's the sat. That's sat, the truth. The creation is truth. You are this beautiful creation. You are the mother of this creation. So how can we improve this perfection, this sat, the truth, the creation itself, coming from all of you as the female aspect in the creation? We can't do it better, or we can't damage it. It is pure since the beginning, before the times, and after that is Akame. Let's begin with the yoga class. We are going to use our yoga to decorate this beautiful isness itself. We're going to use the meditation as our malas that bring us this beautiful radiant moment, but it's not improving anything. I am not this clothes, I'm not this white, I'm not this gray, I'm not that. The isness itself is behind all that, emanating and giving the light, that light anything all around, right? So to let this light, we just take the veils out of that, and the realization is that I was there. I was knocking the door without noticing that I was inside that. The yoga is gonna show us that I was inside knocking the door, waiting for to be the door open. It is just that. So that's my proposal. Living our concepts, our disasters, and our beauties, and our nice and not, and our suffer at the same time as our pleasure. We're just gonna let it on the side. Just leave it aside your yoga mat. That's a very humble, very pure perspective to begin with our yoga class today. All right, so I believe we're here to practice Kundalini yoga, and all of you are yogis. Thank you. You're yogis with a bit of experience already, so there's not much to explain about breath of fire through the mouth, dog breath, and so on and so on. All right, so first of all, shake a bit. Let's begin. We're gonna stretch the hands up, and we're gonna try to bring this state of not expectations. That life is there and is happening through my complete self. So let's bring this and let's celebrate this. You're gonna begin shaking your hands all up over your head, and just to warm up a little bit the muscles, and just to get into tuning with this beautiful body you have. Shake your hands, shake it very, very dynamic, let's say. Stay dynamic, move it, very good. That's it. Genau, yogis. Very nice. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your hands. Keep the shaking and feel free, move it all around. If you want to also begin moving your legs or moving your thorax, your trunk, your